Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch, where
Greg and
James play beat 'em ups. And not just any beat 'em up. Every beat 'em up. There it is. There it is. Cedric in the house. Guided by voices. Welcome. All right.
Hey.
All credit to Danielle for pointing out to me that Greg should say "and" when he throws it back to you. And then the whole thing just came together. Oh, yeah. There we go. It only took us, I believe this is episode 59 or 60. But we got there.
We got games ahead. Games ahead.
We had to workshop it for a little while, but it came together. All right.
It's all soft launch.
So, here we are. Yeah. It's all soft launched until Saturday night Swamp Haven.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So here we are. Hello, everybody. Wait. Okay, fine. There's a bit of a messy table behind me that I'm not going to be able to... This'll do. All right. Okay, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. So, I care about this. This stupid stress man on the floor. Messing with my positioning.
I think you got it, my voice says.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's great. Yep. And I can see it because it's like every time you watch one and you watch that, like, I guess because you're watching the whole thing, YouTube's like, you know what? Let's show this to a couple of nerds. And so like they're all getting, even though I've had like a few my content has lapsed a little bit because if I don't put out Friday Night Frosthaven on Monday, YouTube is like, okay, fine. We're not going to show your little playing games by yourself videos to anybody. Which is it's impressive that even at the like extremely low viewership and engagement metrics that we are generating, YouTube, the algorithm is still able to figure out like, okay, that's the engagement maker. So you keep feeding us that if you want anyone to...
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
We certainly, I think, went out of our way in the very beginning to be a bit more rules explainy.
Yeah. I sometimes think that I'm falling down on that, but that's reassuring to hear. Although, I mean, maybe I am now, but also, nobody's watching episode, we're closing in on episode 60 of Friday Night Frosthaven.
Yeah, nobody's jumping
Nobody's hopping in there to learn how to play the game.
But yeah, hopefully we'll be hitting up those frozen shores once more on Friday.
Yeah, so it occurs to me, because at some point, we got a pretty strong regular audience, small but mighty. I am going to start telling people in places.
Nice.
that we do this.
This is a show that exists.
Places that seem appropriate. And so, what we should do at the start is say, hey, so what's the premise here? The premise is simple. We're going to play all the beat 'em ups. Mm-hmm. In phase 1 of our project, we picked 40 notable or notable adjacent, because we did play like Captain Commando and the Comba Tribes.
Yeah.
So, some games that, the team that made Double Dragon made the Comba Tribes. The team that made Final Fight made Captain Commando. In phase 2, so 40 notable beat 'em ups through the year 1993. Mm-hmm. In phase 2, playing all the rest of them.
Which is a lot. It is a rich genre.
We passed a great milestone last week.
We're past the halfway.
Because when we played game 67, we passed the halfway point, where we had 66 games left and 67 done. We've now done 68, which means we only have 65 games left to go. Not bad.
But more
Not bad.
to come.
Although, we might be splitting one of the games on our list into two, because it sounds like there might be enough of a distinction between one of today's games in its arcade and Genesis versions. Yep. We're going to check it out anyway. We'll see how much time we feel we actually have to spend on it once we get there. But up this week, we're checking out another entry from SNK. Will they finally give us what we want, which is that SNK feel in a real great beat 'em up? Because so far, none of the SNK beat 'em ups have been bad.
Yeah, they've taken many swings, but they haven't really figured out how to integrate the fighting game mechanics into a beat 'em up.
No, the best. Oh,
Busty.
One thing that we do. Another thing that we do is we're ranking them as we go. We have 4 tiers. Mm-hmm. But the reason I brought this up was just the reason I brought the boss tier up. And by the way, augmenting the graphics, we now have Boss James and Boss Greg. in addition to mid James and mid Greg. We don't have mid boss James and mid boss Greg for the mid boss tier or goon, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
And I was pretty proud of the sprite work here.
Mm-hmm. Greg with a gun is very good.
Yes, but Gang Wars is the only Neo Geo game on our list so far, and it wasn't developed by SNK. On our boss tier list.
Mm-hmm.
All the SNK games so far have been strictly mid tier.
Yeah.
And when we introduced the mid boss tier to add some additional nuance to our rankings last week, and we took some games from boss and downgraded them, some games from mid and upgraded them, we didn't put any SNK games in the mid boss tier. So
no, they've all been.
Come on, SNK, get your shit together.
Very similar to Riot City last week. They've all been
just all right.
Just all right.
Fine,
just
fine.
really down the middle games.
Right. That shit was aight. That shit was aight. Oh, well,
Ooh.
At least it's just June. I got to imagine that, like, it's a real problem in Texas if the power goes out in the middle of the summer.
Or the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
Or just, you
But
know.
hey, I'm glad it was only a couple of minutes. Your grid's going to get more... Well, the grid itself won't get more resilient. There's a real issue here with not having your grid hooked up to the national grid. But but the power, you're going to... Oh, yeah. Which is, like, so, yes, on the one hand, like, yeah, catastrophic that the power went out. You need that AC. But like, that's June. So, like, I don't even want to think about what July or August is going to be like.
Yeah. Really, though.
Yeah. But, hey, you're kicking the world's ass in installed wind and solar. So, you're somehow leading us to the future with your lack of zoning, Texas. Yeah. So, and then a game by Taito. I got myself into a vocal stim loop today. I was thinking about how when we play Crime Fighters, you put the quarters in and it goes Konami every time. And so I imagined, what if we play Growl tonight and every time we put a quarter in, Taito. That specific voice, like anime voice type saying Taito. But yeah, we've only played one Taito game so far, Puli Rula.
Yes.
And it was outstanding.
It was really good.
It was bizarre. Taito's a good developer. I mean, come on. They made, well, like Bubble Bobble, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, Taito's made a ton of games.
Rainbow Islands, Bubble Bobble too. But, you know, I'm sure they've also made... I was impressed. Like, that was a game that knew how to use its aesthetics to really overcome some very, very simple gameplay. It was a pleasure. Denev, welcome.
Hey.
Happy Tuesday. Indeed.
Happy indeed.
So, all right. Greg, could you put...
Number 1, Burning Fight up on the screen. So, great arcade.
What we don't know yet, Cedric, because we didn't want... We actually wound up deferring Generals of the Yang family because it turns out that it's not... it was actually released in 93. So, maybe... It's a Genesis game, but maybe... Like, come on. Yeah. When we press start... Taiwan Information Corp.
Great arcade flyer. Advertising Coca-Cola.
Looks excellent. My understanding is that it was like the main SNK development team, like the some of the minds behind like Samurai Shodown, Fatal Fury.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Come on, fellas.
Like if anything's the one, this is the one.
Just help us out. Throw us a bone. Well, there's only one way to find it.
And that's to
fire
play.
It up.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, let's confirm if our quarter counters are working.
Nope.
They are not. Okay, that's easy to fix.
Completely broken.
We're
going to be moving away from the arcade pretty soon. We won't need our quarter counters anymore.
It's true. Although, I might just swap in the word continues. We can.
There we go.
If we can't count them. If we don't want to count them. Okay. Yours is working. Mine is working.
Great.
Okay. So. The joys of logic and of programming. Because to make all the hotkeys line up, there is a insert quarter key that we both have for playing the game. But that does not change the quarter toggle. It is when we press the start button in the game so that we can chug in a bunch of quarters so that we're not thinking about it in crucial times. optimizing. That's what we do here. Bit by bit.
Burning fight.
We never gave up on that intro. We'll play this on the European MVS. I assume that means multiple video system. Version 2 BIOS. You get your selection. The MAME folks did not skimp on the variety of Neo Geo BIOSes that exist.
Neo Geo.
If you're particularly nostalgic for going down to the, I don't even know what the European convenience store. But if you have very fond memories of going down there and playing Burning Fight on an MVS version 1, and you never really liked when they moved the button down a little bit so that it wasn't a pure horizontal row of 4 buttons. Alright, a track screen looks like just gameplay.
Yep.
Interesting style for the heroes. Like, they weren't going for, like, cool.
No.
They're going for pretty stiff. Like,
yeah, it looks like he's wearing a vest. They've got names.
Duke. They've got constellations, but it won't leave it on the track screen long enough for us to find it. Looks like there are multiple characters to choose from.
Yeah.
All right.
At least 3.
Well, I'm attracted. Let's drop some quarters in. Let's play Burning Fight.
All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Bam. Okay, we got 3 characters.
A for attack, C for middle attack, A and B for hyper attack, B and then A to jump attack, so probably just B to jump.
Okay, so we got Duke, Ryu, and Billy.
Interesting. I don't know. What did he say?
I don't know. One of them said nice choice, but the other one had a much longer thing to say.
Okay, so
Okay.
he really does. The Ryu looks like John Stamos.
Yes, he does.
You know what I say every time John Stamos comes up? How come there's no, like, what's the great John Stamos role where, some director put him in, like, a cool crime? There's none. Isn't that something weird? Nobody ever was like, let's do something cool with John Stamos.
Yeah.
Ever. It just never happened. Like, this is a very charming, I'm not saying he's a great actor, but he's a capable and professional actor who is charming as hell, has a built-in fan base, really good look. Like, he's like in his 60s now. Super handsome. Yeah, like, it's really Quentin Tarantino's job to do this shit, you know? He did it for John Travolta.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, he had to do that to salvage. Like, it's not like John Stamos' career needs salvaging. He's doing okay. He's doing great, but, I still wish there was just at least one, you know. Where's John Stamos' red belt?
Played Michael Knight. Yeah?
I mean, geez, Tim Allen did more than just red belt. Those, well-regarded character acting pieces in indie films, didn't he? I saw him as a hitman in some, dumb, indie film crime comedy.
Well, he wasn't in that mode very long. Okay.
No. Probably because he found out that the indie directors are liberals.
Okay, power drink.
They stash it in the piano. So what do you think of... Okay, cool. So it's a side area. We're back to the same place. I like that.
This is pretty good so far. I like this.
Yeah, this is
Hit by a car.
This is very competent so far. It's not rocking my socks. But
There's good combos.
Oh man. Is that just a civilian or is he tricking us? No, he's a civilian. Don't hit him.
No, he's not. He holds me in place.
That's hilarious. It's a pretty good song.
Okay, they have names.
Jack.
There's Jack. One of them had a
Listen,
first
Jack.
and last name. Hey, gun.
Take the revolver. Okay. It's alright.
Just very straightforward.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being an enormous dork.
I held onto my gun too long.
A big, jacked up super dork. Ooh. Damn, the music was just going somewhere. Oh, actually, this is good too. Oh no! We actually do it. It's not even getting to the guy. We gotta beat in through the. Wow. And it is. The truck has a meter. Except its meter doesn't exist.
It's called truck.
Yeah, but it's already at no health before you even beat it up. Yes! I love that he tidied the battlefield. Yujo Haike! Weird how it just shows me on my side your health, the boss's health bar, even when I'm hitting another enemy. I like the way this guy crumples.
Yeah,
like he's not knocked down in the traditional beat 'em up way. He's just like, eventually, he's like, all right, that's as many gut shots as I can take. I need to writhe a little.
You will burn with me. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know, man. You're dead in the street. We're moving on to stage 2.
So I did look up the plot of this game, and it hasn't really showcased itself yet.
Oh, so there is a plot.
Well, we're supposed to be New York police detectives who have come to Japan.
Okay.
Who have come to Japan.
I was like, I'm not getting New York vibes.
On the trail of a Japanese street gang. And we're joined by a Japanese detective who's the guy we didn't choose.
So this is Rush Hour.
Yeah, kind of.
Nice. It's not as funny.
No. Well, neither of us is Chris Tucker.
No.
Yes. He really does.
He pushes a smashed up truck that doesn't have wheels it can run on anymore. Effortlessly out of the way. And then just two dudes just stand on either side of him and just beat his brains out.
Yeah, well, the world's strongest man he could probably take out a few guys, but if 6 guys just came up on him and just started wailing on him.
Yeah. I mean, we are trained fighters.
He'd probably get a concussion.
Billy is obviously a pretty big dude.
Yeah, I like how Billy is noticeably, big. Oh, these guys have guns. It weren't helpful.
Good punch speed.
Oh, a slide tackle! Was not expecting
what's your
that.
guy's name again? Duke. Duke does not, he does not skip on the speed bag, for sure. I got taken down because I got too into the tunes.
They're not bad.
No. And we have a clear sense of place. It's not just a generic city I can, I mean, it could be a generic Japanese city. But I definitely, when you were saying New York Detective, I was like, then why are we in a Japanese city? So there are grapples. Is it just hit them and then walk into them?
It's just a cinch, yeah. See?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the other buttons do, nah, they all just throw.
Oh, you can headbutt, well, you can probably do something else.
Oh, you can headbutt?
Soundtrack
What's
here,
the headbutt?
Man, this sounds like something the Cure would have put out during their synth phase before the Head on the Door came out.
What's your kick? Okay, just a
just
kick.
big stiff, big guy, forward kick, front kick.
Oh, it's
Here's Hulk Hogan.
A popular beat-em-up character.
I mean, it makes sense.
Not the first time we've encountered him. He's been both a hero and a villain.
Yeah, this is Hollywood Hogan. Although he's still in the red and yellow. Kind of shameless. He's in the red and yellow, he's doing the axe bomber. Axe bumbo! Tom Anderson.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Did you get a punch in on him?
Bob Cato.
Look at him.
I like it. He's doing the axe bomber because he's in Japan.
Yeah.
Not only is the axe bomber a better finish than the leg drop,
Oh yeah, much better.
but he really should have done it even if it wasn't better, just so that he could still have a spine that worked.
Alright. Okay, you're gonna be Ryu?
I'm gonna be Ryu, who I assume is Fast Guy. Ooh. Oh no, we can't hop between railways like they can. I was gonna say, that's a cool mechanic. That's like prefiguring Guardian heroes. which is a beat 'em up where which I'm sure we will play one day. Yeah, like you had the tassels.
Yeah, he did have the tassel. He had sort of a
The
bandana.
gear had some Ultimate Warrior in it, even if the guy was very much
Sorry.
Hogan throwing axe bombs.
Just doing a quick spin kick on my friend. Oh, okay. Just rapid punches.
But yeah,
oh,
like,
they just...
as Hulk Hogan has pointed out himself, just like, you spent all this time talking about how you have the biggest arms in the world, and that you actually might have had, at the time, the record... Not that Hulk Hogan wouldn't absolutely want a payday if he found out about this,
That's me.
but I just don't see him finding out about it. I'm glad that the Vendetta people weren't afraid.
No.
Just like, fuck it, it's Hogan.
Alright.
Just dropping elbows. You have to wait until there's no cutscenes playing.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's my countdown. I'll switch over to...
Is the music coming through good for the folks at home? Because goddamn, it's good.
Yeah, this is much better music than we've seen in a lot of these mediocre games. This is better than mediocre, though.
Yeah.
I will say that. Right off the bat,
I would say this is
maybe the best SNK we've played.
Definitely. This is like this feels like Final Fight level good. Like, it's really good. It's just like... It's good. Music is not coming through well.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Let's see what we can do.
Let me know how that is, if it's too loud or whatever.
Oh, his jump attack is odd.
Yeah. Excellent. I guess MAME...
Oh, his super's a...
I knew that was going to happen. And I just still managed to be right in front of the helicopter when it opened fire. Possibly it was aiming at me. Ooh. Huh. Ryu has two different kicks, and I can't figure out what makes him decide which one to throw.
Are you doing a super as a second kick? Oh.
I have not tried a super attack yet. I find the attack that you do that costs you a little bit of health such an unappealing concept in a beat 'em up. It's my least favorite, with my second least favorite being single button attack, single button jump, and then a screen clear move button where you watch an animation.
Yeah.
I can get down with
the
those
classic,
sometimes. Like, yeah.
That was the golden axe.
The good
technique.
golden axe, though,
Yeah.
has awesome versions of those, so it works. But in general, I would rather, get to the point.
Alright, just stab that guy a couple
Yoshio.
times. That works.
Take that, Gonzalez. Oh man, I saw some internet discussions. A lot of the worst dudes you can imagine have suddenly become experts on the history of the African descended Japanese warrior Yasuke.
Yeah.
So they know that he surrendered in a battle, so he wasn't really the warrior. I said he surrendered in the desperate final battle after Oda Nobunaga had been killed, when they were going to kill his son. Like, yeah, he surrendered when there was no point because the son had been killed. I think there's still honor in that. And also, he wasn't a samurai, as you have been loudly and thoroughly insisting on for some stupid reason.
No, he was just a retainer.
He was not obliged to commit seppuku because his lord was dead. Ooh, that's a good idea. Kind of like the Bloodborne health regeneration mechanic.
That was a much quicker fight.
I don't know if you know this, Greg. Oof. But in Bloodborne, there's to encourage people to... How did I become... Oh, I continued again.
You continued, man.
Jeez, I have no memory of it. And I'm down to 1 life again? No. Yes? Yes. Jeez. Oh well. It would be so much... It doesn't... We really should stop making me player 1.
Why is that?
Because all the visuals on the screen are implying to the folks at home that I'm a player too. You can't lock in your selection while there's a cutscene on.
Stage 3, downtown.
Fuck yes.
I also don't know what causes Rio to do his different kicks.
Yeah, because they both they don't. I can't figure out any context indicator.
Oh, his super does not appear to work. Unless this is it. It's just rapid combo?
That makes sense.
That's a little boring. Rio's got the worst hops. There we go. Okay, so there's more. Okay. Oh, we're done. Okay, we can't jump kick these guys.
Makes sense. I'm not landing a lot of kicks, but I just landed a kick and it was very satisfying.
Oh, it's a new sprite for this guy.
Oh, nice.
They've changed his head.
He's Mario. He's bleach blonde Mario now.
This is Mario after a really fulfilling beach trip. Oh, can we go in here? Yes.
You got me.
Sorry, friend.
That's alright.
Destroy that printer machine. There you go.
When I'm filling out the spreadsheet for the game later, I'll clearly remember to put yes for friendly fire.
Is your coin counter just going up? I don't remember you restarting again.
I have not used 7 quarters. That
No,
seems
there's
wrong.
no way. How's that
I
happening?
have been. This is my. I have been
I'm pretty
each of
sure
them
this
once.
is my third. Yeah, I've been each of them once as well. So this is definitely my third. Why is it counting extra? Although I think this is... Nope, I got one more.
Oh, I bet it's because we both repeatedly hit the start button when it didn't start us during a cutscene. Is there a gross guy?
Yeah, that is a gross guy.
Oh man.
He's not doing anything. I'm walking right into him.
Yeah,
and
he
nothing's
looks like
happening.
he's got to start touching himself in public.
It looks like he's already touching himself.
Ah, get off of me. Get off me, dude. I'm sorry. But no, I can't do this. No. You can't just be... This is a public street, man. There don't seem to be any children here, but there conceivably could be.
Yeah, they could come around. Duffy was that guy's name. That's a great name for that guy.
Yeah, he looks like a Duffy. Oh, man. This guy's a palette skin, it looks like. Palette's reskinning on the Hulk Hogan character.
Yep. But with Mr. T. Yeah, he checks his hair after he gets knocked down.
That's great.
Oh, good. He ran right into that dynamite. Damn it! He got me while I was trying to pick up some dynamite. His name is Gary Powell. Which is such...
I hadn't noticed that, but that's magnificent. Ah, we meet again, Gary Powell. Okay.
Right. Ooh.
This is
like a
a
mystery to
weird
this
construction elevator song, but I like it. I think I just threw a back elbow, but I'm not sure.
It might have been context sensitive.
Yeah. That's conceivable. Or it could have been imagined.
Come on, get up, Johnny. Nope. Come here. There we go. Up. Up escalator. Oh! That's a new move. I've never seen those guys do a jump attack before.
I just did a cool kind of like careless, like toss the guy behind me a little bit move.
There we go. I think Duke is my favorite here.
You like the balance?
I like the balance.
I think I like Billy. I like Big Billy.
I was the worst at Billy. Billy didn't last nearly as long.
So far, I had been the worst at Ryu, but I'm doing a bit better. I don't think I was fully focused. We got a Hiroshi in there.
Although Duke does hold all his weapons the worst. It's like no one's ever taught him how to hold something. Ah, shoot. I knew that was coming. Okay. Let's switch over. I'll be Billy.
Yeah. We are running into, like, it continues to be cool because the aesthetics are good, the gameplay is fun enough, the music is terrific, but, like, we're seeing the same enemy types. We're just on stage 3, we're just fighting the same dudes. Or is it stage 4 now?
This is stage 4, I think.
Well, that's worse, actually. Show me a new dude. Okay. It's about time. What's this guy's name? Okay, Nito Ryuji. I was hoping it was like...
Yeah, it was just a Japanese street gang composed mostly of professional wrestlers. American professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
The guys who are heels in all Japan are the dudes we'll be fighting today.
There's shit. We got a big chunky dude.
Oh, hey!
Hey, little SD dudes. That's fun. So,
what does he say?
I don't know, but I do notice that they both have Arnie accents. Right?
I mean, I think that's just a matter of these are probably Japanese people voicing these English lines. This guy's the toughest boss we've fought so far. Well,
He certainly hits hard, which makes sense.
Well, he's
hitting with swords.
He's got a big range too, so it's hard to close on him.
And that makes sense too.
Because he has
swords. They've accurate. Whoa. You know what I started playing today for the first time in probably close to 2 years?
That.
Elden Ring.
Oh, really? Did you get the DLC?
Well, no, because I gotta earn it first.
Oh, okay.
Because I took my finished game through to New Game Plus, so I have to beat Star Scourger Radahn and Moog Lord of Blood, who was one or two bosses I did not beat the first time playthrough. Not because I couldn't beat him.
Because I chose not to.
With Millennia, I was very much like, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to beat her with this build, and I'm committed to finishing the game with this build. I think I could have put the effort in and beaten Moog, so that's comforting.
4th stage, South Bay area.
Alright.
Can't beat up that car. That's Ryu's car. It's got a police line on the top. I assume we didn't bring our own police vehicles, and I think this is very clearly a Japanese make and model.
It's definitely not a New York City. Alright. Sweet.
Punch a hole.
The door is not even lowered to the ground.
It's not all the way down.
Let us punch through it.
Ooh, damn. Is that me? That's me.
Ooh, on your first playthrough, Cedric? That's what today, to ease back into it, I said, I'll just go until I die once. And so I was in Liurnia of the Lakes, and I made my way through Caelid to the to Castle Radahn, but not to the Radahn boss fight. Before in New Game Plus, there's 2 of those friggin' lion guys. It would have been wiser if I had bought a Steam Deck. I bought a PlayStation 5 and have really not used it for anything but playing Elden Ring. And it was worth it.
Oh, food. Oh! Is that the first food?
Nope. I've eaten that food.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the spaghetti, that plate of spaghetti before, whatever it was. Ramen, maybe?
Might have been fusion.
Could have been a curry.
Yeah, probably like a red curry.
Yeah. Peter Brown.
God damn it, Peter.
God damn, Peter.
We're in the double dragon style of... Yeah. Oh, I will. I comfort myself with that. If I eventually play Baldur's Gate 3 on PS5, plus Elden Ring, I put in enough time. I'm fine with the purchase.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in terms of sheer time, yeah.
The value conversion is just not there, like with the Switch. Like, the amount of money I spent on the Switch to get it on launch, $400 on launch day. And,
You've put in
launch
so
day
much
was
time.
in 2016.
You've put in...
And it's 2024, and I still play it all the time.
Yeah.
And and I played a little bit of... I took a grief day and got no work done.
Yeah.
So I also started playing Metroid Zero Mission, which I hadn't played in years.
Oh, nice.
It's good. It's great. Oh, nice. I like when Billy does his... Or Duke does his gut punches. They're all very... I assume that Billy is a boxer or kickboxer. If we read... Alright, Duke, sorry.
Duke. Yeah, Billy's the big guy. Ooh. Oh, we've got the gun guys.
I like the classy Yakuza gentleman.
Finally, I get a shot off. Oh, I'm just picking up 100 guns. I could never fire them because I was just constantly picking them up. See, look, you carry a gun like a normal person.
Well, yeah, Billy is clearly cooler than Duke. Even though his name is Billy and Duke's name is Duke. Alright, screw these guys.
Fuck you guys. We're going inside. Let's break some
Taking
blocks.
a break. Going to the break point.
God, this is almost like, oh, what's that song?
Oh, it's like
You Can Hear It Too, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Boom. That's gonna eat at me.
That's good stuff, though.
It's a good baseline, for sure. Ha! Toss him like a sack of shit.
I like that when this guy loses his gun, he's just like, slide kicks.
Yeah.
I don't have my pistol, so...
Bruce Stone.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ooh, hot dog. Corn dog, specifically, I think.
Guy in my voice that says it's ZZ Top song.
That sounds right.
Definitely sounds right.
You know my favorite ZZ Top song? Back to the Future 3, the village dance music. I can never get that out of my...
I wonder if that's a popular view among ZZ Top fans. This is such a classic enemy type. Just another tribute to how like fully like perfectly the Ketsuko Kunio-kun / Renegade birthed the genre.
Yeah.
It's just like however many beat 'em ups later, it just makes sense to have an enemy who drives in on a motorcycle and you have to kick him off.
LaGrange, the song from the game, I mean, not the Back to the Future
Aha,
song.
yeah. Okay, hold on. Maybe someone can help me with this. It's torture for me because it's like I know the song, but I can never think of an actual lyrical snatch from it, so I can never look it up. But you know the song, na la da 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 da.
Yeah.
La da 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 da. You can't Google la da 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 da. What song is that?
Oh God, you're right. It's so hard to think of the lyrics to that song.
Yeah, like I can even think of the like dun, dun, like I can think of what the melody's sort of like, but Crocodile Rock by Elton John.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, team. All right.
Hey, dude, that's completely inaccurate.
Oh, wait. I see what you're saying. I see why. Yes. I thought you were doing a left field joke, but I see how that could also sound like Hey Jude. Now that I think about it.
Oh, this is a lot of fucking Duffies.
It's just when you said "Hey Jude," I immediately imagined the word. Like I imagined, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad." But like at the end. Well, in the refrain at the end, they still say "Hey Jude" just at the end of the na na na.
Oh yeah, the bit that goes Jude, 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 Jude.
Yeah, but man, can you imagine though? Imagine if I was just like, yeah, what's this song? I can't think of any of the words from it. Na 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 na, and then something else. Great. I saw a great little. Might have been on TikTok, or might have been in like Facebook's imitation of TikTok Reels or whatever.
Yeah.
But Paul McCartney was on some late night show, and they were showing a clip of earlier on that late night show.
Oh, this is Montreal again.
Yep.
I guess he got away the first time we fought him.
Yeah. So, and then that, oh, what's the big Korean boy band? Like the one that's big enough that they've been on American television a lot.
Oh, yes. What is their name?
It's driving me crazy. My friend Chantal got to meet them before she passed away. BTS, thank you.
BTS.
And they were on...
The Beatles.
They were on the same show. I think it was Colbert, and he asked them like, "What's one of your favorite songs?" And they all like kind of like shared a glance, and then like spontaneously burst into the na 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 part of "Hey Jude," and they sang it all together. And he's showing Paul McCartney that clip, and then they cut back, and he's like, "So what is it you think? Like you've written a song that like, you know, all these years after you wrote the song, and like across cultural contexts, like what do you think makes it like?" How does that work? How does the song stay around like that? How does it resonate with people like that? And Paul McCartney thinks for a moment, he goes, "Simple words."
It's good stuff.
Classic pop. Like 60 years later, and he's still just doing the press conference from Hard Day's Night.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's John Lennon being a shithead, but it's also a great line. When John Lennon was asked, "Do you think that Ringo's the best drummer in the world?"
I don't even think he's the best drummer.
He's
in
not
the
even the
Beatles.
best drummer in the Beatles, which is probably true. Like I don't know, but that's not like it's not actually shade to be worse at any instrument than Paul McCartney. So it's not like even if you're like you can be a great drummer and be a worse drummer than Paul McCartney, even though he's a bassist.
God damn! Get this guy. There we go.
All right, Marshall. Boom!
Oh, nice!
Flare flop! Yes!
Great flop! Okay, now we're on to the final stage. This seems like a 5-stage game. I don't think we're going all the way to 10. C area.
Unless it might, I can see a 6th if we're going to someone's island.
Yeah, I get
It's too much if it's someone's island and then their mansion with the long hallway where we fight all their bosses.
God.
It's too
I
much.
really hope.
This game has stayed its welcome. It's verging on overstaying its welcome.
And I mean, the level design is nice too, because like we were on the docks just now, and this boat was in the background, and now we've boarded the boat.
Yes, the scene design is great. Like the level aesthetics, all the levels are just walking left to right, except for the one elevator. Escalator.
Well,
No.
A moving sidewalk, I guess.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. There's been a moving walkway which narrowly confined us. The escalators have not actually featured into the gameplay. Those are just cutscenes. And then one construction elevator.
Nice, well done. And 2 Grouches. Oh man, I've been reading Agatha Christie. I don't know if I've ever said that on the stream. I have a project where I'm going to read every Agatha Christie book.
Oh man.
And I'm currently reading the very first Miss Marple book, A Murder at the Vicarage, and oh wait, it wasn't the Murder at the Vicarage even. It was from the Mysterious Mr. Quinn.
Okay.
That had the description where somebody described a duchess as she wore her jewels as her mother before her had, indiscriminately and without reason. And so, someone had said that she would stand in the middle of her room and her maid would just hurl Grouches at her.
I hadn't thought at all about this take on the female enemy. I'm a little off, but it feels like she's defending herself from an attacker in her hotel room when she's getting the shit. Like, I don't feel like Just there's a mismatch here that doesn't make me feel like we're the good guys. Then again, she does have a knife and 2 hands.
These two in particular do go together very well, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is her husband.
Or
We've invaded on their private area.
or she's like his, you know, she's his date tonight.
No, they love
She's
each other
like
deeply.
freaking out. She came in through the window. Or she's his side piece, his kuma. I don't know what they kumare. I don't know what they actually. If they have that, they probably don't have that concept. You told us that last time.
We didn't burn with you last time.
We didn't burn then. We're not burning today.
I'll get this cola machine.
One of the great Joe Biden lines, I think. I ain't dead, and I ain't gonna die.
Man, sometimes people post Joe Biden get gas all the time because there's this big narrative about him being,
Yeah.
you know, declining. But like,
Which is
there's no
crazy
one
because
from-
if you watched 30 seconds of Uncut Trump from any point in the past like, 3 years, man's brain is soup.
But like, also, does no one remember that Joe Biden was like the gaffe vice president? Like he's always he's always done weird shit.
He was never
and made
supposed to be
jokes.
the president because
Yeah.
because the 18 times he ran in the Democratic primary, it was always just nonstop gaffes or great zingers.
Yeah.
Like the only thing Rudy Giuliani uses in a sentence is a noun, a verb, and 9/11. It's a good line. Obviously, it was written for him and fed to him, and he shoehorned it in, and it was still great.
Ooh. They're just throwing this one. They're not throwing 2 monsters at us anymore.
Are there any great Justin Trudeau lines? Has Justin Trudeau ever said anything great?
I feel like he said one great thing.
We had a great Justin Trudeau look when at the start of the pandemic he grew that goatee.
Yeah.
That was very reassuring. It was the right time for it. This is what the nation needed.
To heal.
To reassure us that we were going to get through it.
I mean, all of that's coming to mind is Pierre Trudeau lines, because Pierre Trudeau has some killers.
Mad Dilly.
Yes! It's good to interrupt the axe bomber.
Cedric, that's great.
It just keeps happening.
Oh, this time you will burn with me. Like, oh,
This is just straight up a hotel room.
not these guys again. Honey, set me on fire, quick. But this time we're making sure. This game did not
Get his
go
gun.
with the realistic model of what bullets are like. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying
Don't
to
shoot me.
I was aiming for Bruce Stone.
Okay.
Billy's lucky that gun didn't go off when he just threw it on the ground. These guys are supposed to be cops.
Ah, shoot.
Actually, these guys are supposed to be New York City cops. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really closing the distance. Ah, shoot. I got some really good hits in on him there.
There, super
Nice.
move. I like the move. I just don't believe
Oh, hey!
I don't think I should lose health for it.
You see that? Whee! God, you did lose health though.
Yeah,
But
you
it
lose
was
a
good to
serious
do a
chunk.
Suzetsu kid. You know, I really like the color palette in this game.
It's gorgeous.
I was just I don't know, something about this particular level and me fighting this dude. I was just like, man, this is
It's the golden hour.
yeah, it's really nice. Oh, this guy's so close. Come on.
There you go.
Up the stairs. Okay.
Gentlemen.
Some urgency, please. Oh, and Marshall. Okay.
I like that it's still Marshall. We're not getting a palette swap like a Mad Dilly.
No.
Yeah, seriously. That's how Simon Belmont makes Simon Belmont except like Disco Simon Belmont.
Alright, we're back to got me. Okay. What is his big red power move? What is that supposed to be?
Just like his rage. His burning blood.
Yep, virtually his burning fight.
Yeah.
Is that why that guy says he will burn with me?
Is it the burning fight?
Is
I
it
don't
the
think
burning
so.
fight?
I think if any character in this game embodies the burning fight, it's Marshall.
Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that. Nice, well done. I want to see this guy flare flop again.
Yeah, that's a great knockout animation. And also a great thing to do in professional wrestling.
Yep.
It's one of those things that, I mean, obviously, but nobody does it as good as Flair.
No.
But Ric Flair is just something else.
There we go.
I remember, this is not Flair flop related, but I remember listening to Brian and Vinny on the Brian and Vinny show describing some old Flair match. Like, it was just a nothing match. Like, they weren't like watching some historic match. This is when they were just watching NWA, WCW TV. I'll kill you. Well, they got the accent right for him, so I think we are supposed to be Austrian expat detectives from New York.
But also, like, why is this the guy who's the head of a Japanese mafia?
Well, he had to relocate. He's in exile because he's a former IRA guy.
What's his name? Castorora?
Castorora? I don't understand the name, but whatever. He's very, very good at protecting himself with that cane. Guess you gotta be. But yeah, they're describing this match and just a nothing match, and they're talking about how great Ric Flair is. They're like, the match starts.
Oh, it shoots bullets.
And he like stalls for like 30 seconds in the ring, and then goes to lock up, and then just like turns around, goes out, rolls out of the ring, walks around the ring, stalling, gets in to break the count, and gets back out. Keeps on walking around while the crowd boos him, and the ref and his opponent are like, "Get in the ring, get in the ring." That's one of our key goals here.
Yeah.
Is to have all. If we should be able to put at least as much thought into some of these games as was ever put into them before. In the 90 minutes it takes us to go through.
Okay.
I don't necessarily have the most profound thoughts, but I have them at an extreme rate of speed. So that he spends like 2 minutes going around the ring, breaking the count, going back out. The audience is furious that he won't fight. And then they like talk him down. He's like, okay. And he like insists that the guy back up and like give him space to get in the ring. And then he gets into the ring and the ref lets the fight begin. And he immediately drops to his knees and starts begging. I don't remember who he was fighting or what the context was, but like I can just picture it. It's so good.
Oh man, the little peas that come out of his cane are really powerful.
They're ball bearings. This is a good song. This is a gorgeous and very, very professionally assembled RA game.
Yeah.
Is how I would put it.
You know what? I might, just because of its competence, I might bump it up to mid-boss.
I could see it. I could.
Like, I think it's the best Taito game we've played.
SNK?
Oh, sorry, SNK.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting choice. And that's the other thing is, none of this feels like reused assets. None of this feels like people didn't put thought into it. Like, they made the choice to make this guy the final boss.
Well, this is like it's a fun variation on a good type. Yes. Yes! We beat him down and then we just leave him. We're not here to arrest anybody.
Oh, are we gonna get something? Nope, just credits.
Burning fight.
He is kind of a Bond villain, yeah. Especially the cane that shoots bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I always love that in Batman Returns, the umbrella that's a machine gun that the Penguin has.
Yep.
It's very good when
We're still in the era of pseudonymous credits.
Woo Woo and Moo.
Futatsu and Itik or Ytik.
Ytik.
I like that. Why is Billy always just doing his really weird?
Billy's always doing it.
His jump move is like a double axe handle, but also a splash.
A classic team. Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right, Gabe.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm with you on going to the. It's a tough call.
The thing is, it's really competent. Like,
yes,
if I was
it was very, very competent.
If I said what
you cannot take competence away from Burning Fight,
and it wasn't as generic as it could be. Like, if they had a clearly established setting,
great soundtrack, looked
good.
It followed the course of a day.
Yeah.
So the background became a sunset as it went on.
And it really
you could see the next stage sometimes in the background.
The levels
like
flowed from each other.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put it on the mid bust here. SNK, you're getting there. But they're still disappointing me because I was just hoping for SNK to be the hidden gems of.
You hope for it to be boss tier. You hope for it to
from the start every time.
Yeah.
Which is not I'm not expecting most beat 'em ups we play.
No.
To go on the boss tier.
I'm expecting most beat 'em up games we play to go mid.
Yeah, that's what you expect.
Just
because it's a genre that it's not that hard to be mid as a beat 'em up. Yeah. Kind of one of the frustrating things is that you wish more of the developers tried to go past the mid tier.
Yeah.
But I guess they thought we'll get enough quarters. Want to pop the number 2 game box up, Greg?
Yes.
Excellent.
Up Growl.
So Greg has already checked. We are going to be playing people who enforce anti-poaching laws. We are not big game hunters.
We are protectors of the animals.
This is not going to be a game where we beat up elephants and tigers.
Would not be the first game we've played where we are forced to beat up various types of animals, though.
No, but it is not good. Yeah.
Usually it's dogs.
This super jacked up Indiana Jones guy, that whip is not for cracking at the elephants to get them to do what he says.
Yeah.
This is a good guy. We hope. I mean, maybe he's a terrible guy. I don't know.
I once saw a short video that was a news report, and it was just... I don't know how the full news report went, because it was cut, but it was just such a perfect cut of, I forget what it was. I think it was Kenya, or it was maybe somewhere in West Africa, but they were the game wardens and blank reserve have a new way that's greatly reducing the amount of pouching in the area. When they see a poucher, they shoot them. And then it just cuts off.
Boom. That'll get it done. And I won't be crying any tears. But I generally think that you shouldn't kill your fellow man. But you see, I'm not going to tell anybody. You can kill all the poachers you want. All right. So yeah. Well, we're going to get to beat the shit out of some poachers. So that's cool.
Good stuff.
I hope there's a scene where at the end of a level when we beat down a boss, then a bunch of elephants trample through.
Yes.
If this game gives me that and doesn't offend me in any way, I'll go with boss tier. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, I'm super psyched for. I discovered two licensed beat 'em ups I'm looking forward to. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs by Capcom and Bucky O'Hare by Konami. Mm-hmm. And I discovered that just my mental impression of those two respective series and IPs was that they were way more significant than it turns out that they are. I didn't even watch Cadillacs and Dinosaurs when I was a kid, but I thought that it was around for several years. But there are 13 episodes of that show. Wow. And likewise, same thing with Bucky O'Hare. There's only 13 episodes of Bucky O'Hare.
Well, Bucky O'Hare is also a bigger media project, though, isn't it?
There are comics, yeah. It's an adaptation of comics. So, it's successful in its own sphere, but, it wasn't a big deal to kids. I just personally happened to like the show enough that I got a bunch of the toys, and also my friend happened to get the video game, the NES game. So I am just Bucky O'Hare looms large in my mind because I really engaged with everything they were trying to get me to engage with as a 7-year-old. But it's just 13 episodes. It didn't catch on.
All right, let's jump into
Growl. I'm excited. Not even confident that game will be good.
Put down coins.
Yep.
Heading back down to 0.
There's probably a 0-out hotkey, but we have enough hotkeys.
Why mess with it?
We don't need another hotkey. All right, here we go. Taito's.
Taito.
Growl.
Okay, we're playing the world version.
It's going to tell us that... Oh, we're not getting the this is not... Weird. These are not the right ROM sets. You might have some problems message. So I got the up-to-date one from the Internet Archive. And then...
Fixes it.
And then we got the message again when we were setting up the buttons beforehand. And then not just here. Okay, so this attract screen is going all out.
Yeah.
This attract screen says, hey kids, you want to see a whole bunch of things go boom?
Jeez, really though?
Yeah, holy shit. Like, all right, okay. I'm attracted.
Let's get into Growl.
I also did notice that we are going to have another, like, burst into her hotel room take on the female enemy. Which is
we don't know
odd.
Yet.
It looked like it. It looked
did.
like a woman in a black nightie.
Sure did.
All right, and I like this too. Weird. First, the most bombastic attract screen you've ever seen.
And now
And it's like, now let's just chill. And like, this is gonna be drowned out by whatever else is happening there. So we do get a good quarter sound. Oh, hey, stats. I appreciate stats. I'm going to be this goon, this Lantern John goon. This Ron Perlman goon.
Oh.
Hello, this is Ranger Corps. What? Understand, we will not fail to defeat them.
Drop dead, you scum.
But then they attack us in our bar while we're drinking. Wow. Okay, this game gets right down to business.
Oh, their limbs come off.
Oh
you see
my.
that?
Yep. Alright, they're poachers. We just gotta keep remembering. and just some women in... Are they wearing pantsuits or nighties? Either way, I feel weird rocket launcher. Yeah,
Well-
rocket launchers. Here, I got a machine gun.
Who do you think you are?
Hey, stop it.
Yeah, who do you think I am? I'm the park ranger, bitch. Shoot all your boxes too. Interesting life meters. Pant nighties. See what's happening with your life, eh? First the knuckles get raw in the hands.
Yeah. It is nice. Shoot some bells. Oh, that gun was out of bullets. Shaboom! Okay, no, I think it's supposed to be a pantsuit because these ones that are purple.
Yeah.
Although they do just carry what appear to be hand grenades in there.
This is an eclectic set of enemies.
Yeah.
We have these
Good
like
palette swap.
these like Arabic assassin types. Can you like boot that person who was gasping on the ground like a chump? Is that what did? Yeah. Yeah, like this is... You definitely need to...
Oh yes, I can.
Oh god!
see that?
I bam-bammed a guy.
Did you do the knees? Because I did the knees.
I did sort of the equivalent of a curb stomp to the girl. Yeah, I wish I hadn't tried that move for the first time on a girl. But, like, she was on her knees, and I just, like, put my head up and stomped her foot face down into the ground, it looked like. Put my foot up, stomped her face
Hold on,
into
let me
the
see
ground.
if I can do the knees. No, I just did a downswing on him. That wasn't
Oh, yes! I grabbed him, I just started kneeing him in the face.
Yes!
That's an excellent variation on the grapple knees. To an on-their-knees opponent directly to the face. This game...
Yeah, it's sensitive to where you're attacking them from when they're down.
Yeah.
If you attack in the middle, you do a different attack than if you attack them just like up
Didn't we
ahead.
set up 3 buttons for this?
We did. There's not 3 buttons.
Alright.
It's a 2-button.
It's just playing on a board that has capacity for a 3rd button. Some other Taito game.
lot of dudes. You know, we can really
They
use
can
right
handle
now?
a lot of sprites.
Wow, yeah, this is a lot. We could really use a
A
hand grenade.
rocket launcher would
rocket
really
launcher,
hit the spot right now. Pretty good music.
Pretty good, yeah.
The enemies aren't super varied.
No, so far.
In fact, as far as I can tell, they're all the same.
There's 3 so far.
Like, I mean, they're different in their design, but are the assassin dudes and the like thugs and the ladies any different when we fight them?
Yeah,
the
ladies are the ones who have hand grenades.
Ah, yes.
You know that.
I love the walk. She takes the Molotov very discreetly out of her jacket.
Jerks think you're doing. Get lost.
What does he think he's doing? Defeat these evil hunters.
I can hear it.
Oh, is he helping us? I think the bird is helping.
Of course, the bird is helping us.
We are a friend of the bird.
Yeah.
There you go.
This game was made by someone with a real sincere contempt for poachers. Like, this was a game made by animal lovers.
Good. Oh no. Birds are our friends.
And that bird is sticking with us.
Yeah, he's really.
Oh.
Oh, boss.
Oh no.
Yeah, instantly.
Ah.
Whoa! Oh, he's taking these hits. There we go.
His dynamite is lit.
Oh my god.
Is that how it's gonna like track his health?
Okay.
I think we can safely say that this guy's death animation is going to involve him exploding.
Am I you? Is this just a palette swap of each other, or is this a separate character?
I can't tell because...
I know.
Yeah, you or me right now. You picked the same dude. That's fine. I'll be game over soon. It's a one lifer, eh?
Yeah. Once you get down to the bottom.
Yes!
Yes! Whoa!
Oh, cool.
That
He
is a lot
uses
of
his
damage.
dynamite for rocket riding. Fuck yeah. Alright, sweet.
Oh, and right into the next stage. That's a nice.
Oh, there's running.
What?
I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm like doing like a, like if I was shoulder checking someone in the corner. It's not like a run. Like it's not happening by tapping over twice. It's just another context-sensitive use of the one button. Oh. I'm defeated. Alright. Time for me to try. Okay, so this guy's slower. I picked the guy based on his lantern job, but I also assumed destroy the cages. Yeah, like even the we're not like wrecking some dude's car. It's like you gotta free these birds, man. You can't leave beautiful, innocent birds. Birds are meant to be free.
Do you get to carry that gun all out? Yeah, I like how it shows the amount of ammo though at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep, you get to keep that gun. Get these motherfuckers.
Alright. The game is not coming hard with the enemy variety.
No. Oh, we got a new guy with whips though. Ooh, pick up the whips.
But,
No.
again, it is satisfying that we know that every single one of them is a poacher.
Yep. Picked up a gun and just immediately started just striking people with it. Oh, am I dead again?
Normally,
I'm dead
when the
again.
fighting gets like too fast like this, I'm like, come on, slow down. Let us hear the music between the notes.
You're doing.
But it works for me in this one. That dude was just like, he was personally holding the deer's feet together until I slugged him in the face with his gun. The ludicrous attack speed is actually kind of endearing.
Hey!
And just the frequency with it, which is just like, yep, you freed some more animals, now they're fucking up your enemies.
Yeah, that one that got. Is she like? Oh, that's just her hair. I was like, it looks like her brains were blown out. Okay. So, pretty good.
Oh!
What did you do to it?
I did the curb stomp from behind this time. The worst part was that she got back up, although she didn't have like a smashed face or anything at least.
What are those?
Leopard babies.
Oh, okay.
Leopard kittens. Cubs. sorry.
Cubs. Yeah. Leopard pigs.
Yeah.
I can't tell if the newsies have a slightly different attack pattern than the assassins.
The assassins have rope whips sometimes. But yeah, it kind of just seems like we got 3 enemy types that are almost not at all distinguished from each other. And they just come in a bunch of mobs. I like the palette. Especially the backgrounds, but also like the various palette swaps the enemies are nice, but
yeah. But yeah, they haven't really introduced anything new in a while.
no, this game is depending a lot on the
I mean, the absurdity of how many guys can be on the screen is pretty good.
yeah, that's getting something. It is fun.
I don't think we've seen this many guys on the same screen since, like, Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah. Dynasty Wars. Easy to confuse the two.
Easy to confuse the two. They're the same game.
Yeah, it's a flood, got my voices. I like the setting is cool.
Did that guy just throw himself through that door to get through? Oh, that's me gone.
It's not even a bad idea in the arcade to rely on cheap thrills, but like the gameplay is just cheap thrills.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a different guy.
That's a different
There's
guy.
2 dudes who have palette swaps.
Whoops. I wish it would show their names next to them, because
I don't think they even have names. I guess they have names in the Genesis version. So presumably those names are
oh. Sometimes the enemies double over a little and you axe handle them in the back.
I like when you do a Bam Bam.
Yep, Bam Bams are good.
So very
I was disappointed to discover that they all just have the same moves too.
Yeah.
Because they have different stats, but they barely feel different too. Ooh, almost killed me right off the thing. Into the water.
God, why are there so many pouches? Why are so many of them just for the club?
Like, how many elephants have they already killed? If their poacher gang can support this many clones. Maybe they're not poaching for ivory, they're poaching for the DNA they need to make their clone machine work. It's a really recursive scheme.
Bits of them do fly
We
off.
need to make more clones or else they're gonna shut down our poaching/cloning operation. Hey, new dudes!
Hey, come on. Hey, come
Big Turks. I like that it's weird. Why do we come in on a giant wooden lattice work of spikes?
These other guys are big Turks. Hey, come on.
Oh, whoops, yeah, I just reselected the same guy.
Yes. Okay, did I get that guy? I did get that guy. Great.
Ah.
I can't tell if these guys are just a new enemy type or a boss.
I think they are the boss, and then we'll now be
See them as enemies? Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Everything hangs in the balance based on what they do with this elephant. This elephant deserves an awesome moment where he assists us by trampling a bunch of dudes.
One shot, one kill. Bam. 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 Bam.
Ooh, she got me with the mortar.
That'll happen.
Hopefully, that's alright. I'm okay being game over. Okay, this guy. Oh yeah, this is the big slow guy. I would have sworn there were 4 guys, but and maybe there are, but I can't tell when I look at this. I guess because it's 2 palette swaps, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 palette swaps. It's white shirt Indiana Jones, blue shirt Indiana Jones.
2 sets of twins.
Yeah, 2 sets of twins.
Pop different heads on them, just to give them different hair. Let one of them take his do-rag off and embrace that he's bald.
Never.
Hey!
Wait, what?
We got like a paper mache Jason.
Is it Jason or is he supposed to have a bird head?
Oh. Yes, quite possibly.
Because he keeps pecking, but those might just be headbutts. But they seem pretty peckish. Kaboom!
Oh, when you throw a mortar, your guy dives down and takes cover.
That's good.
Yeah, there could be some Leatherface in there.
Oh, he's hitting clotheslines. Oh, oh, oh.
Bionic elbows.
Deaths are coming quicker now. Hey, come on! Jeez. Just getting down on your knees, grabbing by the hair, and punching them in the face till they're dead.
Please, spare my life, and I don't give you anything you want.
Oh, guess what, bitch? Oh. Come
Sorry.
on.
I didn't want him to. He didn't deserve it.
They really should have bet the elephant trampoline. But that was, yeah, like this, the contempt for poachers radiates off this game. Like, the toughest looking one begs abjectly with real voice acting before the heroes remorselessly kill him. Yeah, he seems a lot tougher, but that's because the mask covers his geeky face. Elephants are smart enough to focus a little bit harder than this. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, see?
No!
That's what I'm talking about!
Oh! She's a poacher.
She's just a poacher, it's okay. Yeah, this game deeply hates poachers and women.
What are baby elephants called?
Little tiny elephants.
Oh, they're just calves. Calves.
Calves, yes, yes.
This is the end for you.
Oh no, he got me!
Ha! There, okay. That's a great elephant moment. I'm satisfied.
Elephant destroys the tank.
I haven't managed to be this yellow guy.
How many people fit in this tank?
This would have been a great chance.
Body in there.
That was excellent clown car shit with the tank. Although it would have been funnier if it was all women.
It was just a ton of women.
Just a dude in there, just having the best day of his life.
Okay. Continue the next stage. Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Random platforming. Never good.
And yet, so far...
Oh, come on! I thought I could jump on top of it. Do you see what I mean?
Well, it certainly looks... Visually, it appears as though you would hit your head on the spikes if you jump. But they do not acknowledge that happening.
Is there anything here? No. Oh no! Fireballs killed that bat!
Oh, no!
That was obvious to me. Oh,
Oh,
and
no.
dead.
Jeez. Ah! Ah!
Go, 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 go! Remember me! Jesus Christ. What game has ever been improved by random platforming?
Not this one.
Come on! At least they move you to the next platform.
Yeah. It's not even bad platforming. It's not good. It's fine. But it doesn't belong in the game.
No.
And like, it's doing some Battletoads bullshit with the respawning here.
Okay, this is okay. Good.
All right.
God, that went on almost like a moment too long.
And it had no like meaningful ending either.
Whoa.
Yes. Hello, Epsilon Eagle 95. Yes, we have the we might not get to it tonight. I don't know. Depends when this one wraps up. But we will be that's next on the list to check out the board. Oh right, the birds are not our enemies. The birds are. Oh, because there's two of them. Oh, thank you, birds. We just jumped through the lava cave. CIB. Oh, cartridge and box.
Nice.
Nice. I bet that was a pain to find. That just does not seem like a game that had a big print run. I'm really interested because it's very obvious that the Genesis must be pretty distinct as a game. Because I don't think even the Genesis is going to be running this like anywhere near this. Pardon me, many sprites.
Yeah, I am interested now actually to see how they adapt this. Like, I understand it's a single player experience, but even then. Hey, Big Turk.
Big Turkish Mark Henry over here.
That's me gone. Again. Come on! Yes, good. She blew up her friends, just as I hoped she would.
Yeah. It is satisfying having these assholes. There's a real wind-up on them. Hey, throwing elbow drops.
What exploded?
That dude had a mortar in his pocket, and I hit it with the whip, and it blew his guts out. This guy is a pallet swap
But it
on
looks
the
like
mask
they didn't
dude.
change.
But no, they didn't change it. But the pallet swap, like until you look closely, makes it look like it's just a dude with a face.
I think it is supposed to be just a dude with a
Yeah,
face.
I think
This is
that's
just
what they
an
were going
elephant.
for.
This is just an elephant man type guy. But not a cool elephant man in that he's friends with elephants. That's us.
No, he's the exact opposite of that.
Oh, jeez.
He's the elephant man because he's so hungry for elephant. Just once you've had a taste of elephant meat, man, you'll never go back to monkey brains.
How did I do that move? Oh, it's both buttons at once.
I do like that for some reason we're like I'm hitting a lot of thigh punches, it looks like. Oh no, that was me doubling up as he slugged me in the back of the head. Oops. I misinterpreted it to think I was doing well.
There we go.
Boom.
Fucking fuck your stools.
I just gotta say, and I know I've said it a bunch of times, but you gotta commend this game's deep-seated contempt for poaching. It's a much better message than winners don't use drugs.
Yeah.
Winners do not sell ivory. They just don't.
God. Get out of here. Stop punching me. Let me get this fucking rocket launcher.
Because, like, there's more nuance to the drugs issue than the message can capture.
Winners don't use
Winners
drugs.
could use certain drugs if they, integrate it responsibly into their life.
What the?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
This guy
Yes!
has so much stuff.
What?
This guy has so much going on.
Why is this guy in the poacher gang? What is this freak?
He came in holding a tank over his head. He's got claws that shoot bullets. He's got a rocket launcher in his hump.
I like how, like, usually beat 'em up boss music, or boss music generally goes for the, well, no, I shouldn't say generally, but beat 'em up boss music often goes for the, now it's getting really intense. This one ups the, like, the heroism in the sound. Like, now it's time.
Dr. High Wolverine Kruger, yeah.
Penguin Wolverine. Kabuki Penguin Wolverine.
Yeah, he's also got the...
He's got the mask. He's got the rocket launcher in his back. Is it under his jacket or is it integrated into him?
I feel like he's a side. If I had to guess, you're out, man.
Hey, come on. You know what? That's pretty good quarter or start button sound. I still would have preferred Taito.
Oh, he's starting to get winded.
It's like when, you know, when
Get some back hits on him.
when the wrestling announcers are announcing Naito's matches.
Oh, we
Love
got
that too. It's just here, the like actual pronouncing not as a diphthong of the AI combination. This is so.
What the? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Are we tripping? Look at the.
Are we sure that? Yeah. Well, it's like we said, winners can use some kinds of drugs. So, I don't know. If someone in the audience could verify that a giant devil worm has partially burst out of the guy we just killed, but not entirely, and then the game told us that the thing has been controlling the poachers, which makes me feel worse about killing them all. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes. And now it hits us. Its venom is vaguely hallucinogenic. I guess we're just supposed to be doing the...
Jump kicks do better, it seems.
Makes sense. Hey, come on! Dun 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 dun. Is that sample? No. No, the Jim Morrison sample would
The
be...
fact that the music has cut
more
out
guttural.
as well.
Yeah. No, they understand that this is an eldritch horror of an ending. And it's of a nice piece, but the general, like, yeah. These people are so shitty that the only motivation we can imagine for them is that they're controlled by a demon worm.
Like, that's the only thing that could possibly turn humans into pouches.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's a very difficult boss.
They wanted kids to go home from the arcade and then just go in their mom's closet with ketchup and just squirt it on all the furs.
Okay,
We can tell the PETA didn't have a consultation credit because there's been nothing exceptionally misogynistic in the game.
Damn. Okay, that's another life jam.
Like, PETA's advertising, like, devolves to the point where it might as well be like, you know, like a cow would never nag you, fellas. Like, did I tell you that Danielle learned from me like 2 years ago that bulls and cows are the same species? Just one of those hilarious random like standard knowledge things that a person manages to somehow not pick up.
The bulls and cows are the same species?
Because
Yeah.
we watched, I can't even remember which two wrestlers it was, but we watched a ladies wrestling match between two like you know, big beefy girls smashing each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I said like, I love it. It's like a bullfight. And I said, you know, like lady bulls. Although I know that lady bulls are cows. And she like laughed like I made some kind of joke, and she was like, "You're so silly, babe." And then and then a few minutes later, I said something else, and she's like, "Wait, hold on. Are you actually saying that bulls are just cows?" I was like, "Yeah, the bulls are the males, and the cows are the females."
Yep.
And she was like, "What?"
Oh, damn,
That-
I thought
that-
we had him.
That's why the bull is so protective of all the cows.
Yep. That and just their deep love.
I'm not even trying to do the jump rope dodge on the attack. This is actually a pretty boring boss fight.
Yes. Well, the music dropping out in particular. Okay.
Whoa. Wow, after many bloody battles, I have finally defeated the evil king of the poachers. Their reign of terror has ended, and harmony between man and nature has been restored.
Okay, that's incredible.
Alright, kids,
Yeah.
time to wreak havoc in your university's biology department.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's actually really nice.
This is this game had the weakest gameplay that I can imagine,
Yes.
leaving me in a position where I'm saying this is mid boss.
Oh, you want to put it all the way up?
I'm not sure. It's definitely it's high mid
it's
because
it's got good music.
yeah.
And one thing I think that we rate very highly is that this game clearly has a singular direction.
It has a vision.
Yes.
This is a work of art.
Yes. The people who made this had something to say, and I think they succeeded in that. What they said is pouches are inhuman monsters.
Yeah, like right from the start, they're like, listen, if you think a poacher wouldn't throw a fucking mortar at you while you were drinking in a bar just because they thought you might interfere with their operation, you're wrong. And if you think that it would be wrong to then grab a rocket launcher and just start blowing them up, you're not. Look how good it feels. Look how grateful the animals would be if you helped them. Did you know that the poachers are led by a man with a giant demon worm inside of his body?
Okay.
These awful freaks.
Oh.
How do you enter your name?
Unclear.
Alright. Okay. Fine. Well,
Keep your secrets.
the people will not know that we were here. But looks like you snagged the high score, Greg, so congratulations
well,
there.
I spent $1 more.
You
than
did spend $1 more, so pay to play.
Yeah.
Okay, what time is it? It's just turning 9 here.
Oh
Oh wait, I see what's happening.
Oh shoot! Well, you've really given us a time crunch here now, James.
We can do it. We ought to be like able. We should be able to do this with our eyes closed at this point. It's not like our initials change.
Yeah, but mine are all in the second
Yours are
half
fucked.
of the alphabet. There we go.
Well, we both have like forward names. No, mine has to go backwards. Mine's like a combination lock.
Okay,
Okay,
so I would say let's wrap it up there because I don't
Okay.
want to.
we're not gonna dive into. So Genesis Growl will be first on the agenda next week.
Yes, we'll check it out next week, and then dive into Captain America and the Avengers.
Is that where we're going?
I believe that's what's next.
Let's find out. Want to take the game box away?
Yes.
So, I'll leave Growl on the 2-play
Mm-hmm.
to represent.
Yeah, that sounds about right for C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. There are just certain groups that you can use as stock characters if you want to do anything do, and poachers, slavers, Nazis. I
Yeah.
gotta think are the three groups that I'm always perfectly happy to kill.
Yep.
In fact, like when I did Pool of Radiance, I did not try to use the stealth or diplomatic options to free the child from the slavers. I killed every single one of them, and I took my time doing it, and I felt good.
But I mean, according to certain prestige television producers, that was the beginning of the slippery slope towards hell for you, James.
Yeah. Well, not for me. All right. So another game that has a console adaptation, but I'm inclined to say we probably don't need to treat Captain America and the Avengers Home Edition as a separate game because I think it's exactly the same. But maybe it's not.
I mean, we'll see.
But I think
You played the home edition quite a bit.
I own
yeah?
the Home Edition,
Yeah.
so I played it a lot.
So I think playing the arcade will sort of trigger some memories.
Yeah,
in you,
we'll
and it's
see.
notably different.
Yeah. One thing that I will say is that when I was just making sure the arcade game worked, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
It like is really nice to look at. Which I was...
And a banner year for Hawkeye. Hawkeye's in this one too, isn't he?
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
The lineup is Captain America, Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Vision.
Nice. Good lineup. Good
Pretty good
Avengers
lineup. I found out it's not on our... it's not through 1993, but there's the Punisher beat 'em up.
Yes, there
And
is.
in fact,
Yes.
we learned in the Nintendo Direct today...
I saw that
in
as well, yeah.
a mixed compilation that I guess I'm going to have to buy, another giant compilation. Capcom is putting out of their just different Marvel versus Capcom things.
I think it's just anything they did that
anything
was
they did
Marvel
with
licensed.
Marvel.
Yeah.
So some of Capcom's Marvel games and then the Marvel versus Capcom games.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've ever played.
The Marvel vs. Capcom games? I've played those a few times. There were a couple arcades that had those.
Yeah, so like someday that'll be good. We can play an official version of Punisher. I don't know what year that game is, but anyway, we'll find out.
Although,
someday.
I mean, just watching some gameplay of it, it is clearly a beat 'em up. But also, I don't really associate of all Marvel characters Punisher with the beat 'em up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Surely it should be like a Metal Slug as.
I don't know what his whole cast is, but his. Oh man, I don't like. I think that might be why I've never played Marvel vs. Capcom. Holy shit.
Wow.
That's a deep collector cut Epsilon Eagle.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I bet. Because it's just like, if you got to find the temporary tattoo, you need to find a kid who didn't immediately put the temporary Punisher tattoo on. And although it's ruined now,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to get the Punisher tattoo now. I mean, you would if you have a very specific view of the world and you want everybody to know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh my. So yeah, we'll check out more Growl. Not sure how long that'll take, but next time. But we'll give it a good go. And if it's a distinct enough game, we'll give it the full treatment. And then Captain America: The Avengers, and I guess we'll check the home edition out. So that'll be probably 3 games that we'll touch on next week, even though it won't take 3 entries off our list. But that's okay. We're making progress. So close to being done with 1991, except for...
So close, except for the home edition. The beating up on the go and the home edition.
We just have 2 Genesis games, Mystical Fighter and Dana Megami Tanjo. And and then, we're going to do a Divorced from Time, beating them up on the go episode for all of the
portable releases.
Yeah, and I might have to... we might have to put some more on the list, because I don't know how different it is, but I'm pretty sure there's a Game Gear Double Dragon.
I don't imagine that would be very different from the Game Boy version.
What if it was?
What if it was radically different?
Yeah. We'll
and
check
then
it out.
1992, we're back to the arcade.
Like,
so many arcade games.
But okay, what else? Okay, we got Neketsu Kunio-kun, Bangai Rantohen, Double Dragon.
Yeah.
We've got Double Dragon 2 on the Game Boy. We've got Darkman. Not sure who made that. I'll find out. Put it in the master list. Double Dragon 3. Another chance for Double Dragon 3 to fulfill it only had one chance to fulfill its potential, because they really didn't try it all in the crummy arcade game.
And you really think the Game Boy port is where they're really going to pull the stops out?
Maybe
really
that's where they hit it.
off the rough edges.
Maybe that's where they hit it.
Okay.
I hear Abercryne. Lethal Weapon. Oh, Double Dragon for Game Gear. Good. We don't have to add them to our list.
All right. Yeah. Well, it came out. Actually, you know what? It came out significantly after.
Abra, we're down here.
Go back up to Double Dragon. Original?
1993 for the Game Gear.
And 1990 for the Game Boy?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might actually be a significant
This
difference.
could be 2 different games.
That's quite a gap.
All right.
Especially in terms of this era of video game production, where most of these games are produced in like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. So hey, this was a fun night.
Yeah.
Neither of them, no knockouts.
Well,
we didn't get a vendetta.
Let's put them on the list here. No knockouts. Yeah, no boss tiers. But I think.
Okay.
I think in the end.
No, I'm not going to do the work. I'll do the work later. I have to fix the workflow in a way that we can do on screen to add them to the list, where I don't have to go into the guts of the thing and show the white spreadsheet.
Well, we can just talk about it.
Yeah.
So I think Burning Fight. I think
I think mid-boss is justified.
Sitting at it, yeah.
Let's look. Hold on. Let's look. What is on the mid-boss tier?
Super Double Dragon, Streets of
You know what?
Rage.
I think 64th Street, A Detective Story, is an interesting analog to Burning Fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's here on personality.
Yes.
And then just competent fighting. I think 64th Street has a bit more personality, and that Burning Fight had a bit more competent, like a bit more just solid professional game design and like some gorgeous backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah.
Ninja Clans,
really great level progression.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd throw it on here.
All right.
I'd throw it on here.
So it's going on the mid-boss tier.
No.
We'll put it up there. Growl is tricky.
Growl is tricky.
It emotionally appeals to me in a really strong way.
It
but
has
that
a
was
super strong vision.
Yeah, and like that's part of the thing. Is
And
that
it
it's
has
aimed right at
novelty.
my own heart, but it's aimed. Like they knew when they were making it. Like this is a game that people who love animals will love to play.
Yeah. I also think that they really could have. I think with the amount of enemies on the screen, I kept wishing that there was some sort of thing where, like, I wanted them to give us rocket launchers more often.
Yeah, or
so that
like
we could take out huge crowds of enemies all
or
at
like
once.
or make the Bam Bam more easy to execute and have it actually like crowd control.
Yeah.
Crowd
It was
clear.
just, it was close. Like, if there's a Growl 2, it's one of those games, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where if they did a
Okay.
sequel to Growl, I could really see
I can
it.
accept Growl on the mid tier.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
but it's another example of the cream of the mid tier.
Yes, very much so. I don't think this is going to be near the bottom of the mid tier
Yeah.
at all.
I gotta get mid-boss. I have mid-boss James done. It's just me wearing a burn-off mask.
Yes.
I just gotta do mid-boss Greg, which is gonna be... It's tricky. I don't want to spoil it. It's a great concept, so if I'm able to execute it, I want people to just see it raw.
Yep.
It's hard, though, so I might never get it done.
Goon Squad, Goon tier, we're just gonna look really decrepit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like move our heads down a little and like slump our shoulders. Give us both a gut, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that part will be easy enough. So yeah, this was good.
Yeah.
So check it out. I still hope to get in an unannounced surprise stream. That didn't happen last week because the worst thing that ever happened to me happened last week.
Yeah.
Instead, but
Oh no, James.
no.
Okay.
No, I've lost my train of thought, but not in a
Okay.
bad way. We're not
It
that
looked
in a-
like you fell into a deep reverie.
No, I happened to look over here and see all the Gloomhaven stuff, and then I was just looking at it.
Okay.
Because Friday night, Frosthaven is definitely happening on the schedule.
Yes.
That's happening on Friday night. We're finally getting to the Frozen Fjord scenario, 2 scenarios away from retiring the Drifter and letting Greg play a different character for the
Yes.
first time in the 18 months and nearly 60 play sessions we've been playing this game for.
Yes.
Oh my, what a wait. The wait has been long. This Saturday, Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. I'm on my way to find the village of Gedro something, whatever. We don't know what the village is called. We haven't found it yet. But we got to find the village and we got to start making alliances. That's the goal. I'm Mance Raider of the Wastes. We got to save the free villages from the city of Draj. On Sunday, maybe the final Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire session. If not, I'm going to put my mark down and say there's no more than 2 more. So it's at least penultimate. That's heating up. I'm trying to seduce Arana. She's pointing out, did you know that I'm actually not entirely human?
And you're like...
And I'm like, hold on, babe. Are you telling me that you weren't also having those dreams from Quest for Glory 4? Because I skipped my chance to tell Elsa I loved her and try to kiss her because I thought that we had a thing. But we'll see. Maybe I can win her over. Maybe I can't. It's also kind of hinting that I'm going to have to possibly sacrifice my life to stop the dragon. And the CRPG addict did say the Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire has one of the greatest role-playing choices he's ever encountered in a game.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. And so it very well may be that I literally have to be like, does the hero get to enjoy the fruits of his adventures, or does he do the ultimate hero thing? And obviously, I'll do the ultimate hero thing this time. When I play through again, the anti-hero run is a thief. All bets are off. Yeah. And then, before you know it, it's going to be Tuesday again. And we are going on, as mentioned, to more Growl. And then, one I've been looking forward to, Captain America and the Avengers. Take us
Nice.
home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Please follow us down below or subscribe. James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
Conditional on no poaching.
Yes. Obviously. And remember, until next time, violence is never the answer. Except in video games. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you later.